In Tines, you'll get data into actions in your story. This data can be a string of text, it can be a number, it might be a true or false, and more. When you get that data into Tines, you'll want to be able to reference it downstream. You'll see the data as events in the event panel, and here we can see the message and the number that I sent through. But how do I reference this in another action? I'll pin this event panel here and then get started. If you want to reference data from one action in another action, connect the two actions together. Now that they're connected, in the bottom action below that initial action with the data you'd like to reference, you can reference it in a pill here on the right. How do I create a pill? There are a couple ways. You can really easily hover over what you'd like to reference, such as this message, and click the copy symbol here. You can also double click the key and it will copy the path to your clipboard. Press into the payload of your event transform action and paste it in. This pastes the pill following that correct path for you, and you can see a preview of the result there to make sure you're referencing the right data. If you want to reference multiple data, you can press the plus sign to add more, and now I'm going to reference a number. If I want to reference that number, I can do the same thing, copy this path here, and paste it into my action as well. But you can also reference it more manually by selecting this plus symbol, value, and then it will pre-fill what has already been connected to it. So sample data, you can see the preview here, and then dot number. If I go ahead and run this, we'll see now that my reference action references the data above. However, this number is now text. If you want it to retain the same type it was before, being an actual number, make sure that you change this text to formula mode. Once in formula mode, it will retain the same actual type of data. So if I run it again, you'll now see that it's referencing the correct number. Finally, if you want to actually just put data into Tines that's not referencing something upstream, you don't need to use a pill. You can type a number here, such as 5, and choose number. You can type true or false and choose true or false to make it a Boolean, and you can also type a message too. This will automatically then go ahead and, when you look at your events, reference that data as whatever you selected on the right here. And if you try to put this into a pill, it won't work. So if I put message here, that's not going to do anything because it's not referencing anything upstream. There's no action upstream called message. So use pills when you want to reference data upstream, and then don't use pills when you just want to hard code information.